All right.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure we're live?
Do the intro first. I can't hear you not saying nothing.
Well, hey, I'm waiting on you to say something, or at least check us out to make sure we're not having the same issue we had last Sunday. We're good? Okay. All right. Hello, YouTube world. This is Mars and Venus
versus Venus. What? Oh, okay, yeah.
I wonder why it's the case. Because
it does that.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
there.
There.
All right.
Well, I want to address the elephant in the room because I'm very upset with YouTube because I made a nice photo. I didn't make it, but I just
air yourself out.
And we got a warning. So if y'all wondering why that photo's down, because we got a warning. Like, YouTube is so freaking strict that you can't put that. Was it a little racy? It was, but I think it was appropriate for the title.
Okay, we got to give a backstory for people who are new to the channel.
But we ain't got to do all that. I'm just saying. I don't want it to be too lengthy because I don't.
It don't got to be lengthy.
People's attention span don't be that long.
We did a live. It was a thumbnail that's put up there. It was two people. It was a man behind a woman.
It was not bondage.
It was sexual in nature, but we looked over. It looked like it was in good taste. I mean, it fit what we were talking about, but YouTube tagged it. They removed it. We covered over what we felt was what caused it to be tagged, and they removed that one too. So then we had to put up something that was rather vanilla, basically a black couple that were, I think they were like either holding hands. They were just chatting. The picture like they were chatting, and we had to go with that because we didn't want to risk our channel being suspended. So.
Yeah, because if we get another warning, we can't record or upload for a week. So if you're wondering why the picture got taken down, that is the reason why YouTube is very, very strict now. So hopefully people start liking, commenting, and subscribing, because that way we can go to Patreon and we can say whatever the hell we want to say on and put up pretty much almost what you want to put up in good taste.
All right, before we go into our today's topic, first and foremost, I'd like to give my condolences to the Belafonte family. Rest in power, Mr. Harry Belafonte. You've cast a large shadow, and we are standing on the shoulders of a king. And your legacy will live on.
Oh, absolutely.
With that being said, let's get to today's topic, which is Unpopular Black Opinions number 2.
Yes, number 2. I put that down.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that.
Yeah. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So one of mine was, oh, crap. I got to go back to my list, but there are other ways to discipline your child besides spanking and whooping your children.
And you know what? That timing is impeccable.
Right. Because our co-host today, he's here with us 24/7, but we have a co-host today too. So yeah, little Mars. But yeah, I don't know why some black people won't think outside the box. And you feel like you have to strike your children. I'm not saying that you do what you want to do with your kids as long as it's not abusive. At this point in my life, I don't feel like you have to spank or whoop your children, because we live in technology world, in the technical world. So you can take away phones. Taking away a phone hurts a teenager. That hurts in deep, very, very deep. There's other things to do. Some kids, like our second child, is very emotional. So just scolding him is enough for him. And you would have think we whooped him, but we didn't. But for him, so I think it's for every child is different, but I think you just need to find other ways to discipline your kids.
I disagree, but that's just me being, just coming from the school of comparing it to the more current generations and seeing how these parents, how they deal with their kids or lack thereof, and then their kids, they be raving maniacs in these stores, and it just leads me to think like, I might totally be wrong. I mean, because I don't, and obviously these are moments, but you see these kids and they're rolling around on the floor, they're picking up stuff, they're throwing it, they're damaging. I mean, like, and it's like
the little girl in Walmart.
And it's like,
you talking about that one? Like a little girl in Walmart. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's probably a bunch of little girls that are doing the same thing. But it's just, the lack of what I deem to be appropriate discipline. It's just, it's gone by the wayside, and these kids do stuff, and they have no fear of repercussions. They don't. Now, hey, look, these kids, they might be lunatics in stores. They might turn out to be,
I do know one person who was not the best. I mean, like as a toddler and stuff, she was horrible. But now as a woman, some of the things she do are questionable. But as a person, she's a really, really, and it's my niece. So she's a really, really great person. But as a little kid, that little girl, I was like, I can't watch her. I can't do it because my nerves are too bad. I just feel like it doesn't, because we both know people who were YouTuber ban you, KILLERS. We know people who have done that, who have went to prison, and these kids got whippings. So, I mean, I don't think it matters. I don't think all that stuff matters. Like, I don't think whipping your kid matters. And like, oh, I'm gonna make him a good person. I think sometimes people go too far and it strips away their personality and their spirit, and they just fall in line. So I don't think that.
There's levels to it. I'm not disputing that. I mean,
but your child can have a fear of you, not a fear. You don't want your child to be afraid of you, but you want your child to be afraid of the discipline that might come on them. You don't have to spank, but again, that's just me.
That's what I'm saying. It's levels to it. I mean, because it could be a healthy fear of
repercussion.
Of child parent. I mean,
I
think he was around when I told him. I mean, like, I was scared of my father.
Yeah,
like, I was scared of him, but it wasn't like, because I was, I was bigger, stronger than my father, but there was a healthy authoritarian figure that instilled fear in me, but that didn't necessarily mean that I wasn't scared to talk to him or anything like that. It was just, he was a disciplinarian, and
so he didn't have to put a finger on you.
No, I got whoopings. He whooped me before, but he had those beady red eyes, and all you do is just buck him out and look at me, and whatever I was doing, I stopped.
My mom, I was so afraid of disappointing my mom. It was like her just being disappointed in me. She could say that, I'm like, oh Lord, I'll be just bawling in tears because that was something, and I'm still like that. I don't like to disappoint my mom. Yeah. Like, I just don't like that. So I didn't get a lot of spankings, but I was a really good kid. I was sneaky too. Go on with the next one.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of spankings, but I got some. But anyway, I will save my most culture stirring one for last.
Yeah.
But so the first one I will say, pork is a horrible entree in the Black soul food culture.
I agree. And we wrote this list separately because mine ties in with that, but yes, in our house, we eat pork it's rare. It's rare that we eat pork.
Pork isn't a main item. Pork is like a side item. Like
I don't think it's a side. We don't even eat
when I say a side item, I mean like when we go have we'll go somewhere and get breakfast. Like when it comes to breakfast, for whatever reason, beef isn't really on the menu. It's chicken or pork.
Yeah.
Like you got sausage, bacon, those are your two mainstays when it comes to breakfast, right?
Yeah.
And every now and then, you might see like some type of chicken option, but it's very rare. But normally it's pork. Mm-hmm. Pork, you don't see no, beef patty for breakfast. It's not, it's just kind of uncommon. But yeah, I just so like we'll have like pepperoni, that's in thing, but that's kind of sort of it. But like
I don't eat pepperoni
entrees, like pork loin, pork chops, pork ribs.
We have not eaten pork chops ever.
No,
ever.
that's my point.
When we've been together, and that's a long time.
That's my point. And you might wonder, well, where did this come from? I think it's a few things like, oh my God, like that whole thing about like, shout out to the Islamic nation, how they say pork is a filthy animal.
It is.
There's some truth to that, but what they're talking about actually isn't entirely true, or the premise of what they're saying isn't true. What they're talking about, the true historians of it, they're talking about the pork's their body. Like a pork can get bit by a snake, and it won't unalive it. It's because of how their bodies. I mean,
a pig will eat anything. A pig will eat anything.
But guess what? Then you can say the same thing about a raccoon.
Well, who the hell is going around eating? I ain't seen no raccoon in the store.
PP raccoon.
In the store? It ain't in the store.
No. Well, you have a hard time finding it in a store. But no, wild game hunters eat raccoons.
I guess like gator too. Gator's not and I love.
Yes, gator will eat carcasses. Yeah. Okay. So you don't hear people saying gators are filthy animal, but no. But anyway, yeah. Pork is a horrible entree, and in the black culture, like
yeah. Mine went along with yours, and again, we wrote this separately. It was that soul food is not meant to be every day. It's not meant to be eaten every week. Like, it's not healthy for you. All that fried food is not good for you. Forget about chitlins, because I'm not about to do it. I'm not fixing, because that is disgusting.
What?
It's their intestines.
What? You don't want to eat no
chitlins? Have you smelled them?
Hey, you know what? I know some people say, I like a little corn in my chitlins.
But it made me gig.
Yeah, I got an uncle that used to say that, and hey, look. I mean, everybody was laughing, but he was serious when he said that. I like a little corn in my chitlins.
No, soul food can be very unhealthy, and you can't eat that weekly or every day. And that goes along with fried food. You can't eat fried foods all the time. It's not good for you. And so now listen, I do like some good chicken. My mama makes the best chicken, like better than any plate. It's just so good. But she does that maybe like every 2 years. If I ask her to make it, she'll do it. But other than that, we don't eat fried chicken like that. And we don't even go to Popeyes over here. And
even though I wouldn't mind having Popeyes.
Yeah, but it ain't.
I wouldn't mind having Popeyes today.
Oh, see, I done started some stuff now, y'all.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to Popeyes after this.
We'll make a run of Popeyes. We might have to go on a little drive.
Everybody go 20, 30 minutes away to get some damn Popeyes.
Yeah. But anyway,
wait, I'll do mine and you do yours. I got questions.
We just did yours.
I know, but I got questions because that's going to get people heated.
Keep going.
So, what's going on with our co-host over here? He's just having a hard time today, y'all.
All right, I'll let Venus run this real quick. I'll be right back.
Yes. So, my third and final one was, Black people need to stop calling other Black people weird because they don't like hip hop or they don't wear trendy clothing. They might like metal, heavy metal or rock or country. And just because they don't like the brand name things and they thrift, it doesn't make them weird. It makes you an individual, which is like the best thing in the world. You want to be an individual person. And so that was that grinds my gears. It really doesn't grind because I don't fit in with the crowd. I never had. I've always gonna be like on my own little path. Although I like some rap and I like some hip hop, but I'm the type of person who was at 13, 14 was like, I love Billie Holiday and things like that. Boy.
You know what? We just gonna let him have it because I can't focus on you.
So what do you think about that one? About the, you don't have to fit in. Like, why? And I'm not comparing ourselves to that because I don't want to do that. I'm just saying we need to get over that you're not weird. You're just a different person, and that's okay. And it makes you unique.
And what genre are you talking about?
I'm saying it doesn't. There are black people who don't like hip hop, who don't like rap, but they like other things. They might like rock. They might like what do you call it? What do you call it? They might be emo. I think what you call it? Emo. Yeah, I just got him a damn emo.
Emu is a bird.
Yeah, whatever. And so it doesn't make you weird. Like I hate that black people. You don't have to fit in this category of just to be black. You can be different, and you don't know any slang at all, and you speak very proper. That doesn't matter. It's you still black. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. I mean, because we agree. Just that's just society. I think like people who are so vested in a culture, they just feel like if it doesn't align to what they feel, that's
come close, baby.
They don't feel like that what aligns to what their take is on a culture, then it's wrong. Which I totally disagree with. It's similar to what Jim Jones made mention about somebody about he was talking it was an interview. Oh, shout out to Jim Jones, by the way, and then at the Dipset. He mentioned something about anime, and he was basically in a way kind of sort of being disrespectful to grown men who watch anime, because
nothing wrong with that.
That's my point. Like he was saying, like, if you watch anime, you're not a man or something along those lines. What? And I'm like, bruh, I bet if you laid out everything that you do or you don't do, somebody's going to question you, like, dude, that's I gotta be careful how I word this, but that's not
manly.
Yes, thank you. Like somebody's gonna like your freaking counterpart Rock. He was the groundbreaker for rocking pink and making pink on men cool.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to K Cam. I'm gonna use the whole word, but yeah, like he made pink cool.
He did.
But yeah, and I'm sure you might have looked at it early and be like, "Yo, bro, you rocking that?" And Cam like, "Yeah, I am." And then it became a thing. There was a trend.
Real men wear pink.
I will tell you right now, when probably in my early 20s, I was rocking pink because of Cameron.
I think a lot of people did.
I think a lot of young men did. I had pink earrings.
Oh wow!
I had pink. I had a pink Tommy shirt. I had these. I forgot the name of the brand.
Bougie.
The brand doesn't exist anymore. But I even had pink shoes to rock with. It was like a brand. It was like an urban brand, and they had this pink. So I had a pink Kango hat, pink. I used to rock the outfit every now and then. At an album release party, I remember I rocked a pink Kango hat, had a pink shirt, I had pink shoes, and some baggy jeans.
Now that's
pink earrings, and you couldn't tell me nothing.
Now that's too much pink, though.
But hey, pink. Cam had on a pink mink. Pink Kango hat.
He did.
Like he had on pink jewelry.
But he didn't have no shirt on. Right?
Yeah.
He had a shirt on?
Yeah, like when
maybe I was imagining him without his shirt on.
When Drake did the Apollo and he brought out Dipset, he had on it's what you expect when you saw Dipset. Like everybody was doing what they normally do. But anyway.
Somebody had on some Timbs.
Oh yeah. That's a staple. Okay. The next one for me, I have to let me preface by, matter of fact, it's not even a preface. I'm going to give a broad statement and I'm going to dig in on it. I'm not into like the whole thing. Well, like I don't do it because it's a pagan holiday. I don't do it as a pagan holiday. However, I do subscribe to some of the things that like how the origin of a holiday was and how we have monetized all of these holidays that have totally deviated from
I don't like that,
from the origin of what the purpose is, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Valentine's Day, whether it's I don't think Thanksgiving is a pagan holiday, but there's a multitude of them. But the one I'm about to mention Eastern traditions today are the most stupid when you consider all of these pagan holidays.
It don't make sense.
So let me get this straight. The origin of it's supposed to be rebirth.
Yeah.
3 days and then come forth. And 3 days he's awake, and all we find is an enclosure. I forgot the biblical name for it. And he isn't there anymore. And it shifts from there to an Easter bunny and eggs.
And bunnies do not lay eggs.
Please correlate those things to me.
It doesn't make sense because bunnies don't lay eggs.
Please educate me.
And then
do you know why?
No, because listen,
I'm asking because I want you to educate me.
I'm spiritual. I don't know those things, but it doesn't make sense because what always was weird to me, if you're like the bunny, but then you eat the chocolate bunny. Like, that's weird, right? Is that weird?
I guess. I don't know. Oh, let me go a step further. Hallelujah. Praise God.
Oh my God.
So you went to church the last Sunday?
Right.
The Sunday before that? The Sunday before that? Wait, just wait.
Okay.
Sunday before that? The Sunday before that. But Easter Sunday, I gotta go get me an outfit.
I was about to say that.
I got to go get me this dress that has these that don't conform to what I used to, well, not used to, but what I've worn in the weeks prior. So you got these,
it ain't good enough.
So you got these very lively colors, the peaches of the world.
You gotta have a peach.
Like the tangerine orange, the canary yellow, the teal.
Like the teal, you gotta have the teal too.
And
the light purple. You gotta have light purple.
And so why? Because I want to stick out amongst the congregation. The elder ladies of the church, they gotta wear the big hats.
You gotta have your hat.
So for Easter, I gotta wear a bigger hat. I gotta wear a bigger dress.
That's a bigger dress.
And Sister Shirley and Sister Carol, like, they're in competition with one another to be like, who has the most extravagant. And don't let me forget the first lady of the church. Like, all this is a competition. Help me understand. YouTube community, like, comment, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Help me understand. Can somebody out there hit the comments and educate me on why this is the case?
It wasn't even that.
I'm stepping off my soapbox.
It was whenever we were kids, my cousins and I, and my grandmother was alive, my grandmother would straighten our hair, with a hot comb on the stove. We all got new hats, new dresses, slips, pantyhose, new shoes, and we had my grandma did the whole shebang, and there was probably 3 of us, and then the boys got there's new suits too. Mm-hmm. It probably was 2 boys that kind of just there all the time or whatever. So I remember getting all this new stuff. I don't understand. I never understood that, but yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either. And again, I'm spiritual, but people would say I'm weird because I'm Black and I'm spiritual. And that's fine. I don't care.
I don't think. I think within the last, I don't know, 10 years, especially last 10 years, I think people have now I won't say went against the traditions of their families, mm-hmm. but they're doing what you're supposed to do about anything in life. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to have questions.
Yep.
And and if these questions don't have answers, then it prompts more questions. And then if everybody's starting to feed you what you deem to be as BS, then your point of view starts shifting.
Yeah.
I am still this is where we respect each other's stance on this. Like, I still have a faith in Christ. I still believe that there's a God. She don't disrespect my point of view. I don't disrespect her point of view. Like, I still live by my faith. I do. But do I have questions about it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've shifted my view and how I move, but that's still I'm still rooted in those beliefs. Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So
yeah.
All right. So you've given your 3rd already?
I did my 3. This is your 4th one.
No. I've only gave 2. I gave pork, Easter. What is the other one I gave?
Oh, okay.
I haven't given another one. I just talked about yours.
Oh.
So I don't want to mess up the audio, but make believe drum roll, please.
That was horrible.
Color Purple is overrated.
He about to get out.
Color Purple is an overrated
I'm about to pack
movie.
his stuff up.
It is overrated.
And because I'm not understanding why you're saying this, and I'm very, very disturbed.
What makes Color Purple different? I mean, there's movies. The only difference in a movie like Color Purple is because of if you look at it, there's a lot of Southern infused visuals, language, stigmas. It was this melting pot of a lot of things that have been in movies before Color Purple.
What movie? Because this was.
I mean, if you put me on the spot, I can't.
The black cast. Was it a black director? No, it wasn't a black director. I can't remember. I know Oprah was over it too.
Yes.
So I think that's the difference, but I think the storyline is very, very good. I think it was a lot of people could relate to it. Like, older people, not people our age, but could relate to that stuff. Because I know I've been told stories like my great grandmother was 13. And she was with a full-grown man, and had babies at the wazoo too. And I remember, so I think those are things that I could relate to. Was like, or she could probably relate to too. I know she liked that movie. My grandma loved the movie. My mom loved the movie too. So
it's just overrated to me because look, okay, what's the difference between Color Purple and a Tyler Perry movie? What's different? The only difference is this whole underage marriage and giving kids, everything, and the location. Everything else about that is a Tyler Perry movie about a man being disrespectful, misogynistic, abusive to a woman, and then going out somewhere trying to get another scallywag.
Oh,
and then on the end, the woman has the last laugh. That's Tyler Perry's blueprint 101.
Well,
so what's the difference?
I just think I read the book because that's how I am.
All right.
I just feel like it was a groundbreaking movie. I could be wrong, but that's just me. Like I said, I enjoyed the movie. It was very similar to the book. I haven't read it in such a long time. It was such a long time ago.
Since we're on Oprah Winfrey, you know what? I'm going to sidebar it because you had another one, but I don't think you threw it out there about the singer.
No.
Okay, you decide not to. I prefer Brewster's Place over Color Purple. Boom. I said it.
What?
I said it. Fight me.
No.
I prefer Brewster's Place over Color Purple.
This not gonna work.
Boom. I said it.
I can't watch.
Go argue with your mama.
I can't watch Brewster's Place. It makes me cry. It really does make me. It makes me so sad.
So there's two scenes in there about the young man that got electrocuted with the outlet.
That's the baby.
What, the young man?
It's not a boy. It was a girl.
It's a girl. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It's a girl. It was a girl. And the scene where
SA.
Yes, the scene in the alley.
Yeah, it makes me cry. It makes me cry.
With the drunk guy.
They all make me cry, but that one makes me cry a little bit.
Those are the two scenes, and I think she was like, and she comes out, and she was kind of sort of
disoriented
and kind of just,
and
then, but how it pivots. Wait, didn't it pivot where Oprah looked at that wall?
Yeah,
and then she went over there and started. I don't know how you correlate the two, but anyway, Brewster's Place. 10 times out of 10 over Color Purple.
Absolutely
Boom.
not.
There, I said it.
He's sick, y'all. Y'all just don't mind him. He's got a fever. That's all it is. It's a fever talking.
Whatever.
But that was all we have for today. I guess we're going to Popeyes. We just talked about this, baby.
Talk about what we talking
about? The
about?
fried food is not good. I guess that was my thought.
So, but you know what?
I guess I need to
let me ask you a question. When was the last time we actually had Popeyes?
Oh, we haven't had Popeyes.
We haven't had Popeyes.
Ooh, like a year.
No, it hasn't been a year, but it's been close to a year. Because remember when it was house hunting?
That's what I'm saying. That's been like a year.
No.
Mars, that's like a year.
I'm gonna say we probably went to Popeyes last June.
It's almost a year.
I said almost a year.
Okay. Well.
No, so we got to see how close Popeyes is. If it's a long drop,
we ain't going. We ain't gonna go.
All right.
Well,
so,
thank you guys.
Wait, real quick. So you got any last comments before we wrap up?
No, like, comment, and subscribe. We see you looking, but why you not subscribing? We keep putting out great content. It's different and unique. Please hit the like button, share out, and comment, because I would love to respond to some comments, especially now because I'm gonna be held up for a couple days. So yeah.
To piggyback that, please hit the comment box up. We're a growing community, and we're trying to do this. We're not about chasing the bag. We're not doing this. It's just Venus and I. We have debates all the time. We have two different views all the time. Sometimes it's just two different views of the same coin. And we were like, you know what? Let's put this information out there, because obviously we know these conversations happen in Black households. They may not happen to the depths that we talk about, or the viewpoints that we talk about. So we're just trying to share, and we just want to build this community up organically, and keep this thing going, because the more we build, we're gonna try to start having people come in and talk. We're trying to provide knowledge going forward. I mean, we're trying to build this up. So hit those comments, subscribe, like. We're truly trying to build this up. Yeah, share the content.
And then if you want us to discuss anything, let us know. Or if you like better days, that might work for you. Like, oh, we have this. You probably want to do lives on this day. Those things help us too, because we're still learning. Yeah. It's a process.
And we try our best to, even though we've had some obstacles, or we've had some prior plans, we had a family day, we went to the zoo, but we made sure we stuck to our schedule.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We were like, hey, we're gonna do this live while we're en route. So we're doing this for you all, right? Or I'm sorry, y'all. We're doing this for y'all. So yeah.
Oh goodness, we got to get off.
Yeah. Okay.
Our co-host is having a heart attack over there again.
We're about to wrap this up. YouTube world, enjoy the remainder of your day. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
Bye. What's the problem now? Just leave it up because I got a fluffy.